October 14, 3:47 a.m., a timestamp now burned into fans' memories. Just 36 hours after the hit documentary dropped, a whistleblower leaked what producers allegedly cut, including a secret hospital visit and a shredded diary. Viewers are shocked. The raw footage shows the subject crying in a hospital corridor, a scene that never made it to air. Why? And more importantly, who tried to bury it? Fans are spiraling. Reddit threads are exploding. One user even claims her cousin worked on post-production, and confirms a mental health incident was purposefully removed to protect reputations. But here's where it gets weirder. That same scene was mentioned verbatim in a test screening months ago. Why did they show it then, and erase it now? One fan screenshot a Q&A from the director in June, where he clearly says the raw cut was too dark. Dark how? What did we not see? Another bombshell, a private email leak from the showrunner reveals a chilling phrase: "If the footage gets out, we're done." What were they so afraid of? A former camera operator just broke their NDA, anonymously, of course. In a voicemail leaked online, they describe a screaming match between the star and crew. And now? A journalist claims she saw footage of the star leaving that hospital, escorted by someone in a hoodie. But here's the twist: the person looks like her ex. Fans are now pointing fingers at the production company, saying they manipulated the narrative to protect high-profile relationships, especially with a certain CEO rumored to be funding the project. Digging deeper, receipts are surfacing. One clip shows the subject talking about a deal I regret, cut abruptly mid-sentence in the final edit. The full audio? Now leaked. The full line? "I regret agreeing to stay silent, they paid me." Fans believe this is why the scene vanished. Is this hush money? Meanwhile, co-star interviews are turning tense. One cast member refused to answer a basic question during a press junket, then abruptly left the room. Social media sleuths found behind-the-scenes photos that prove a second camera crew was filming during off hours, with none of that footage ever released. A TikTok user posted a clip from the alternate crew's footage, including a chilling moment where the main subject whispers, "They don't know what I've done." The same clip? It's now gone. Removed within hours. The account deleted. But mirrors are spreading across Twitter, and fans are preserving every second. Backlash is growing. A Change.org petition demanding the full cut has already hit 500,000 signatures in under 48 hours. People want the real story. One entertainment lawyer claims the star had final cut approval, meaning SHE chose what stayed and what didn't. So, is she hiding something? A shocking theory is circulating now, that the documentary was actually a rebranding campaign all along, designed to distract from a looming legal case. And now, a rival influencer has come forward, claiming she was approached to be part of the documentary, but declined after seeing the non-disclosure terms. But here's the cliffhanger: a former friend of the star is teasing receipts dropping this Friday on YouTube. Screenshots. Messages. Voice notes. The former friend claims she signed an NDA, but now says it doesn't apply anymore because the production company broke their own terms first. Her lawyer? Ready to fight. She drops a voice memo, allegedly from the star, saying, "I know it's wrong, but the world doesn't need to know." Fans freeze. What is she talking about? Theories explode: drug use, a secret relationship, even a miscarriage. But then, an old vlogger posts a throwback vlog from 2022, with the same person who vanished in the documentary. That vanished friend? Turns out, he was at the documentary's private screening. A selfie proves it. Why pretend he disappeared when he was just edited out? Now fans rewatch everything. Freeze framing. Zooming in. Some swear they spot his reflection in a mirror in episode 2, a literal ghost edit. Meanwhile, a makeup artist on set shares a now-deleted Insta story, showing a call sheet with a scene 19B that never aired. Guess where it was shot? A funeral home. The makeup artist says that day was the quietest set I've ever seen. Everyone whispered. Even the cameras were wrapped in soundproofing cloth. What were they filming? Another leaked email drops. The subject line? Do not use legal risk. The body references scene 19B directly and warns it could invite litigation. Here's the twist, a casting assistant confirms that the funeral scene wasn't even part of the star's original story. It was someone else's, merged in post. Fans now suspect the documentary blended at least 3 different timelines, with flashbacks stitched into present-day footage to confuse viewers on purpose. And then, a superfan shares Google Maps data showing that the house featured in episode 4 wasn't the star's actual home. It was a rented property used for filming. Even the neighbors confirm it. In a TikTok reply, one says that house was empty for weeks before the cameras came. One of the editors now claims they were given strict color codes to make certain shots feel colder, especially scenes featuring confrontation or emotional distance. A newly surfaced style guide reveals shocking terms: blue equals blame, gray equals gaslight, orange equals intimacy. Were emotions literally color graded? And just when it couldn't get messier, a secondary character shares she was edited to look like the villain. But raw footage shows she comforted the star after a breakdown. She posts a long Notes app apology, not for what she did, but for trusting producers who reshaped reality for views. Fans rally behind her. Hashtag Justice for Lena starts trending globally. Even celebrities start liking and resharing the original clip. The production company finally responds, but not with answers. Just a vague message: we stand by our work. No denial. No clarification. Meanwhile, insiders whisper that internal morale is collapsing. One assistant allegedly walked out mid-meeting, saying, "We lied to everyone." And just hours ago, a new clip surfaced. It shows the star rehearsing her spontaneous breakdown. Camera still rolling. She says, "Should I cry now?" The clip explodes online, 12 million views in 6 hours. Fans are furious. Comments flood in: "This isn't vulnerability. It's performance. We've been manipulated." Even former supporters are backing away. A popular fan page changes its bio to "formerly a fan," and drops a tell-all thread titled "We Deserve the Truth." Then it happens. A billboard appears in downtown LA, paid for by a group of fans. One line: "Release the real cut." The campaign just went physical. Celebrities start weighing in. One actor tweets, "We've all been in rooms like that, where image matters more than truth." It goes instantly viral. A news anchor even chimes in during a live broadcast. Mid-report, she says, "There's a difference between storytelling and staging." Viewers go wild. Meanwhile, the subject breaks silence. In a 2-minute selfie video, she says, "I never wanted to lie. I just didn't know how to tell the whole truth." The comments? Split. Half say she's human, the other half, too little, too late. Even her former co-stars are strangely silent. But one co-star does post a cryptic photo, a chessboard. No caption. Fans take it as a dig, implying she was just a pawn in a bigger game. Suddenly, the production company locks comments on all social platforms. Their follower count drops by 120,000 in 48 hours. The internet is voting, loud and clear. And now, the final twist. A rival network just announced their tell-all documentary, titled "The Cut You Weren't Meant to See." Premieres Friday, 9 p.m. The war isn't over.